Good morning, everybody. Um, Here we are, pretty much still in the range. This is like RTH gap. 5 minutes until open. We hit Friday's low here. We're tracing back into the range. I mean, I don't really love this action. I was hoping to see at the end of the day when I came back to charts to see that we were like up higher, or at least today when I woke up thinking that London would have some expansion, then New York continuation, but nope. So to just continue to be nimble out here. I mean, ES is now second time digging into this breaker. Don't love that. So makes me less bullish, I guess. Let me see what the chat's saying. Most people are bullish. Interesting. See, what do I look like if I do this? I'm like, these lenses really do help me. Let me see this. There's no SMT from hitting those lows. That's what I was looking at for ES now. No, there's nothing, so. Today is Tuesday, though. I don't think we have high impact news. Let me see. No. Gotta get the prescription once. I gotta go to the eye doctor for sure. Anyway, honestly though, why not? Anyway, it looks like people did enjoy the interview I did with Kane, so that was cool. It's a hit. Yeah, I'll just take these off for the session. I'll see what I feel like after the session though. Okay. McNeil playbook. I honestly, the ending sucked. The ending kind of sucked, honestly. Like, it could have ended it better. This is something to note, though. NQ completely filled the election gap now to the T. Yeah. And we completely retraced from there. Let's see. We'll see what's good here. But I don't expect like these fair value gaps to hold for lower prices. I don't know. Sure, it's bearish for now, but we just hit that liquidity level, that major level, completely bounced back more than 50%, I think. Yeah. Okay. So I'll see how we do here. Maybe even we hit the low again, then have a 10 AM reversal. There's no high impact news, so maybe I'll like rely on macros a bit more. Just simply a gap down. I think we'd fill it. Let's see. It's the gap down for ES and NQ. Little speed bump here. At the bearish breaker. I'm gonna just let this open a bit, I guess. Just the tiniest fair value gap there. It's not the first presented one of the day, though. We had a little speed bump at that 15-minute bearish breaker. It's the low before this high. This high that took this liquidity. Just to see what happens during this 15-minute candle. How does the first 15-minute candle close of the day? If we retrace, we could come back down here and potentially have another SMT. That 4-hour looks interesting. Still red. Yeah, I'm sitting on my hands right now. According to that, like the 4 hour already reached its ranges. See the daily. Same thing there. It's it's BTC up. I watch ES at the same time. Maybe it ends up giving some internal SMT. It's like the first 15-minute candle of the day is like has 5 minutes left, but it looks pretty strong here. The first rejection, and then it's steadily grinding up higher, back higher. Again, it's just like a tougher market 'cause if you know the draw and liquidity, but you can't really frame a trade, you don't see your model, you just don't enter. So just still waiting. Been digging up quite a bit here, NQ. See this next candle. Will there be a fair value gap created there? Yes, a bit slower. There is one. It's respecting it pretty nicely. If I were to like rate this as a setup, I would probably give it like a B setup. I would still try it. Mm. No close there. I would get out there. And I did. So it was literally just a 3-point. I'm gonna just wait then for the next setup. I'm okay with missing that. It's just not explosive enough. So you can see I just literally took like a 4.5 point move there because it didn't close above there. Decided to just get out there because it's not worth it for me. So let's see what ends up happening. Just don't like how slow it is. And there was no manipulation really, so just gonna wait. The only real, unless you're gonna count this as an SMT, it's just like the tiniest one ever. Like a 1-minute SMT. So wicking the midpoint of that opening range gap, that's what that is, right? This whole thing is the opening range gap, and this line here is marking out this midpoint of it. So I'll just wait for this next 15-minute candle. I'm not really in a rush right now. Expanded quite a bit on this hourly already. So this next 15-minute candle can stall, you know? And this isn't a premium. So I only wanted to stay in it if it started to close above here and quickly reach up there, but it's not, so. Yeah, it's just slowly grinding. Let's see how this happens here in this first presented fair value gap of the day. Well, it's actually here, down here, never mind. Didn't even notice it. It's really here. So far, that was a good decision for me to get out here. So that's nice. Let's see what this 15-minute candle does here. Stop this liquidity. We could literally come all the way back down into the first presented fair value gap or this 15-minute BPR. I mean, we're in a BPR right here too, but I'm not sure where it'll go. I'll just wait for some sort of reversal back higher. Wait for some kind of manipulation would be nice. See if ES will hit a new low in the New York AM session here soon. Rather it do that. Rather ES reject from here, take this low. Maybe then we have some sort of better divergence. $9.50 macro starting now. Just waiting. Keep on waiting for the world to change. Here we are, ES is hitting this. New low of New York session. See if what happens here. NQ back in its first FEG of the day. Wonder how it reacts there. Is it going to reach this low? It closed below that, so likely will reach this low. Something I'll look at as an inversion later. Potential. Oh, now we do have SMT for now. Okay. What'd that look like? You don't have to do it like that. Yeah. All right, I'm in that long, people. It's like it's a 1 minute BPR actually. It looks kind of good. Might have a too tight of a stop there, but meh, I'm okay with this. $33 is my stop. It's like the midpoint of this. Below the midpoint a bit. Why? Because I feel like it could be like a choppy type of environment, so I don't even want to be in like these crazy deep retracements. If it's a deep one, I want it just to be part of the push up essentially. 2250. Well, it's already not really looking that great, honestly. Already struggling. We'll see. But yeah, that's already not looking too good. Struggling. And cueing the struggle bus there. The risk I'm willing to take, though. Took some manipulation here, this, that, whatever. The only thing that makes it like not the ideal setup is that this took out that high. It's like I'm okay with taking that loss, though. It's gonna tell me that we're in high resistance if I get stopped. feel as if I do have a really tight stop there, but c'est la vie. I'm not going to change it. So I don't want to hang around here for sure. Very close to getting stopped. Okay, I got stopped out there, which I'm fine with. All right, we're in a high resistance environment. I'm okay with now just waiting for something better. I'm gonna mark out these lows. If I literally got stopped to the T there, I'll just laugh. It's okay. I'm okay with that because that's just like it's taking way too long for the reversal. S and T there. I'll just find something else. That's really when you feel, oh my god, I really got stopped out to the, not to the tick. That's okay. When I start feeling paranoid. Now I'm watching ES here. It's this inversion here. I mean, let's see here. If it's taking too long to break back above this, it's going to show that we're in high resistance. And even this shows that we're in high resistance. Little SMTs at the high here, the low. I think it's a high resistance run higher. I don't need this gap down anymore, so let me just make it cleaner. Back to the 1 minute. Yeah, that's like just way too much of it to stop. It's still like 1.7 R, but yeah. Maybe I could have done it here. Yeah, it's still high resistance. It's likely that this gets ran out again. Well, this low at least, maybe not this one. It's really tough here. Whee! I mean, this is literally like whee! So it's okay. And this is taking forever to close above this, so yeah. Yeah, just chilling right now. Don't want to get back in too quickly. So should I paid to find out we're in high resistance. Bum bum bum. Ba-dum bum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum bum bum. Rest in peace to people still holding in different positions. It's really barcoding since the open here. I tried here, got stopped out in like 1, 2, 3 minutes or less. I'm fine with that. The SMT low, I don't think I don't know. I don't think that's going to hold. Maybe it does, but super sloppy. SMT low on the 1. Just really sloppy for sure. ES back in this fair value gap. I think this is its first presenting fair value gap of the day for ES, right? Yeah. So we don't need this anymore. Yeah. It's the one for NQ. Or hang. It's kind of funny. Different places for both. Hanging around, tapping it so many times. I mean, high resistance for sure. Just means wherever it's going to get to its objective, it's not going to get there cleanly or quickly. Like if you get into a trade and let's say you got like a great entry and then you move up your stop to the last swing low, the short-term low is going to get hit. Not the intermediate term low, most likely, but the short-term low will. Actually really interested to see this. So the short-term low got hit again. Is this going to get... It's going to stay intact or not? You can literally tell from the first, the first 30 minutes of the day now that it's going to be ugly action for the rest of the morning. Oh. Again, lack of close. Look how like long it's taking for it to create any kind of market structure shift or reversal. Very ugly. Got some freshly squeezed orange juice. The 10 a.m. candle was this. I did create a lower wick. Question is, was that it? Is that now like an order block? There's no imbalance really. So, I mean, here there was, I guess. Just very lethargic. I just don't want to be part of the move, even if it gets to here. It's just too much risk. See here, this stayed intact. This SMT low did stay intact. I really hated this candle close. No imbalances or fair value gaps. I really hate how it's just continuously making these wicks here. These upper wicks, you know? And now ES took out that real high. No imbalances. The way that it took to invert this candle is very ugly. Would not take this as an inversion. I mean, ES isn't even the best to take inversions on. So we could see more barcode action, honestly. Let's sweep this low, maybe even this one. I don't know. Or just slowly grind higher. That's your 950 to 1010 macro here. Just that's great. Honestly, it kind of makes sense because the 4 hour did reach its complete range. That being said, like I'm looking for some kind of displacement to the upside. Nothing really. I mean, you had on the 30-second, you do. But you do on the 30-second everywhere, so I'd just rather wait. On both sides, you have it, you know. $4 minutes until this 15-minute candle closes. So far, we're in inside candle. ES pulling back into the range again. Like I said, high resistance liquidity runs. Not fun. We're tapped into this 30-second down here. You gotta stay sane in this action, honestly. That's your goal. You build some more experience and discipline in not touching it unless you see something good. It's really good. So, trying to strengthen some neural connections here. And patience and stuff. So, yeah, we're gonna get another like SMT here, maybe. That was an equal low, so I don't consider that an SMT. More barcode action. Love it. Ba-dum bum bum bum. I'm loving it. Rejecting at that 8:30 open, honestly. Mm-hmm. I want to see here. What would have that been? Would have been like a 40 point to make how much? 1.7 R. So these wicks are crazy. Yeah, I'm okay with not being at that. Okay, ES taking that low now. And Q also taking those lows, so. Well, straight up, this is barcode action. So, like, shout out to everyone that's like watching this with me, and we're breathing through it together, or enduring it together. It's like, yeah, 76 point range in the first 45 minutes of the day. It's quite small, especially, and then like you have 1 minute bar candles that are like 35 points that you think are energetic in the start of something, but not. That's fine. So it's tricky action for sure. Like, do you really want to be part of this kind of move here? This kind of action? This is literally an example of understanding when it's high resistance liquidity run conditions. You know, it fails to close above any swing high. See all these wicks? Just keeps wicking it, wicking, wick, and return back into the range. No follow through. And then it takes out a short-term low on the other side. Jeez. This hourly candle is pretty much where it opened. 15-minute candle. What's that here? Did we take out that high? Oh, these are two equal highs on the 15 now. Finally closing above the 830 high here. Barely. No, that's trash again. Yeah, no fair value gap. I was looking to see maybe if that one would have went and then left a fair value gap, but no. Just have like some ugly price action today. Gotta stretch. It's a bull flag, you guys. Wait, bull flag, bull flag. Bull flag, bull flag. Surely it'll work. Ah, yeah, look at that 5 minutes. So ugly. Wicks takes out a low, closes here, doesn't even close above, close back in the range. Yeah, this one couldn't even close above the previous 5-minute. NASDAQ, NASDAQ, NASDAQ. What is it? It's down 0.35%. Trend lines. We'll flag you guys. I'm honestly seeing it. It's, again, like we talked about, just like the longer it takes, the more likely it will fail it. There was no displacements to the upside. Bull flag gonna fail. It really is like watching paint dry. It can't even like displace the downside either. Ba-da-dum, boom, boom. Ba-da-dum, boom, 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 ba-da-dum, boom, boom. Time is it? It's 10:24. How do you guys think bull flag might work? Just tap that equal highs, those equal highs. Gonna close above them again. See if it leaves this fair value gap. I mean, I don't trust it. It's not the best setup. Already took that high. I'm just gonna tape read that one. Why? Because it's just going way too slow in every regard. So I'd rather take like an inversion that doesn't break a high. You don't know how deeply it's going to retrace there. Just failed to close above those highs. I'll mark it out. So far, I really just had a tiny tap into this FEG. So we'll see how long it hangs around that fair value gap, or if it continues displacing higher, that would be nice. But unlikely, just given the rest of the price action, even looking at this rest of this candle here, the second one. That's why I'm kind of just like not going to participate in that. This 15-minute candle, how much more time left? 2 more minutes, and it's not expanding past higher like you'd want it to. So we gotta draw that bull flag again and see if it's gonna play out, you guys. So far, failed breakout. Where's ES at right now? Wow, look at that 4-hour ES candle, barely moved. Candle. Let's see the 4-hour for NQ as well. Yeah, we barely moved since 10 a.m. That is kind of crazy. Just inside the previous 4-hour candle. That reminds me, should I put on the uh-oh, here it comes, you guys. Put on the statistical stat map for the next 4-hour candle. Okay, so this candle is closing above, so it's actually looking pretty decent. Let's see here. In 1 minute, waiting on the one. Not gonna lie, it's kind of stressful. Still 2R though. Yeah, I'll try it. Feel like finally we might be getting something, you know? All right. 6:23. All right, so I got a good fill there. Already up 18 points, halfway up. See if we can get to that buy side liquidity quick now. Did ES hit it? No. All right. That was stressful, not gonna lie. I mean, it still is kind of stressful. Phew. We made all these jokes. Here we go. So close yet so far. Everyone's like crying, like, say, Tanya, break even and whatever. Tanya, partial. Tanya, break even. Yeah. I'm tired of you guys. Oh, what's this high? Yeah, I wanted to look at the stat map there. That's what I want to look up. Loading. There's still 9 minutes left in this 15-minute candle. Like, let it form. I'm sure it's going to keep going higher. I mean, I need ES to also get to the buy side, too. This 5-minute candle needs to get to the buy side. Give it 5 minutes. It's teasing me so much. This is a little bit of torture. Yeah, I'm gonna give it until the end of this 5-minute candle, so 3 more minutes here. There we go. That was stressful, honestly, but we got it. W's. I mean, finally we had some we had some displacement there. And I said I didn't really trust it because of lack of close above this these equal highs on the 15. And then after this 15-minute candle did close nicely above, and finally did close higher, then I did enter here. And that's that, really. Phew. Now ES just hit that high as well. Yeah, that was not an easy morning, you guys. Tried the what was it? The long first here. You know, got stopped out. I put a tight stop. But honestly, that would have played out fine. But it's fine that I got in later here, and that brought us back to more than enough for the day. So, kind of crazy. That was kind of crazy action. Took a whole 45 minutes of consolidation first. Yeah, now what are we going to do? Let's see how we end up reacting to this. That election gap fill really helped the bias for the upside. The SMT helped also for, you know, figuring out an intermediate term low possible. So you see that was not purged. That was not broken. But again, I just waited for some displacements. Then you can see it immediately went up to the upside. That was good. This displacement took a while, yeah. Cool. See what the 1050 macro does. I wanted to see, go back to the stat map. And yeah, this 4-hour candle can go all the way up back here. There's liquidity here. This is what the stat map's saying. Statistically, it could get here. Interesting. Yeah, and this is buy side. What happened here on the 4-hour, by the way? Okay, yeah, we rejected. We tapped the election gap, completely filled it. That is a possibility. On the 5-minute, we're creating like a mitigation block. And on the 15, we'll see how this 15-minute candle closes. Hit that like button, you guys. It's not an easy day. Not easy to do this in front of thousands of people. Okay, let's see. Light says, "Hey Tanya, I'm learning and I'm new at ICT, and it's helpful to hear your thoughts as you look at the charts. Just want to say thanks for doing what you do. You're welcome." Tanya, is there any specific sign for a fair value gap to become inversion when it is formed? What do you mean? Closes above the fair value gap, making it closes above with like a displacement is the best. So like we talked about earlier with the ES one, like this one, that was not an inversion until like here. And then it wasn't displacing above that high, so it was crappy. It took forever, right? It's not like it closed above this previous little candle high or anything. So finally, this one is what caused, actually, yeah, look at that. This one closed above this high. Displacements here. Same thing with NQ pretty much. Yeah, and then I just got in on the second leg. Pretty fun. It was definitely tough holding during this time. Yeah, I could have put stop break even, but and that would have been fine, but that would have worked out either way. Now what? You know, now we have an inversion here after it took some buy side. Let's see how it respects or doesn't respect this. I'm also being very mindful that that's a counter trend trade. I don't know where someone would. I'm not bearish, by the way. I'm just tape reading this. I mean, it's an interesting idea. Do you take some buy side there? It's a 4 hour. We're still bullish. Yeah, so I wouldn't really. This is the more buy sides up here. Let's see if that gets inverted on the other side. Yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah. Plus, like, honestly, do you really consider this a swing low? A lot of times I don't really like this kind of swing low. I like a swing low where the body is lower than the previous body, not just the wicks. But anyway, we talked about why I wouldn't touch that. Because now we have this mitigation block, right? Yeah, let's see how this 15-minute candle closes. Let's not lose sight of the higher time frame right now. Just have all these inversions. We hit this election gap filled. And we're retracing really deeply here, making it seem as this was next buy side. Now let's see how we close here on the 15-minute. Ideally, we close above it. We make a little FEG there. On the 5-minute, we have one, but we did close above on the 5, actually. So let's see if there's continuation there, I guess. So even though, yeah, so those people that are putting their stops here, they still have time to get out. You know, they probably are. Anyway, I'm going to delete that because that's not relevant. 5-minute, I bought up in the 5-minute here. Converted this. You are in a premium. We hit the buy side. This was my target earlier. But let's just tape read this. There's more buy side to go. Inverted, BPR. I'm interested to see if it creates another order block to the upside. So let's see like another displacement, I guess. And create this. Well, this is already an order block, I guess. It did close above this, right? The open. With a displacement down here. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. It's 15 minutes, it's only getting started. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. What would that look like? Let's see. This. I mean, that would be cool. See this 5 minutes going to close above the open of this. Waiting for that 5-minute candle. I mean, this is a 5-minute breaker, you guys. This whole thing. This is a 5-minute breaker in unicorn here. I'm just waiting to see, because this is a down close candle. I'm waiting to see if this next candle is going to close above the open of that one. See if we'll have some continuation. Low resistance continuation, you know? All right, I'm buying that. Literally in that, and just in what I'm showing here on the 5. I like the potential continuation there. Okay. Let's see, you guys. She's buying the top. I mean, I also sold like here. Yeah, I'm okay with buying more. I do think that we can get all the way back up here. So I'm okay with the risk. I do think now we're in low resistance liquidity run conditions. So let's like tape read it. We want to see order blocks get respected, right? So the down close before the next up move, which is here, right? This got respected. This got respected on this move up. This one got respected here. The displacement, this is an FEG. A tiny one got respected as well. So let's see if this one gets displacement also. Then this will be a new order block. If not, then this is still the next one. Where did 3 PD arrays fail? Feel like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Cool. See if we get another displacement. I mean, it would be nice. Then I can move my stop up to like here. Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. See if that ends up being something. Dun-dun-dun. Then I move the stop. If this ends up being a fair value gap, I'll move my stop. It's not, so I'm not moving my stop up yet. These mofos. You do have a tiny one there. No. Not like the... do have a tiny one there, I guess. So we will mark out this order block to see if it... Ideally, this 15-minute candle closes above this. If not, then probably gonna get out of the trade. We have 5 minutes left in this hourly candle, actually. Okay. We'll see in the next 5 minutes what happens. You're important, Mr. 5-minute candle. At least close above this one. That's where ICT starts telling me, like, Tanya, stop talking to the candles. Sorry. Yeah, this is a 1050 macro. That's good to know. Mr. 5-minute candle. We have 3 minutes left in it. The next hourly open is soon. Three minutes left. Mm-hmm. I gotta start seeing expansion like here now. Otherwise, I might get out of the. I mean, I'll see. Literally, see. Yeah, I'm gonna see what this 5-minute candle does. Bum bum bum. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. You gotta start pumping up. Pump it up. Pump the jam. Is there 1 minute left in it? 2 minutes? Oh, okay. Let's see. Sit back and relax and enjoy the show. like when you're up just a few points, I'm up like 7-10 points, and it's still nerve. It's like, and I already took a win, so it's still it's still a little like nervous. I don't know, there's 1 minute left. I don't know if I want to keep holding that. See it. We'll see how the 15-minute candle closes there. I don't like the wicking twice. Might end up just taking the break even there. I don't know. I have to think about my criteria. I said I just wanted to close above the open of this. So I'll still hold it. If it closes above the open. But like the issue is, yeah, and then I think, let me see, what would that look like if I move my stop to this? What would that look like on the 5 then? First off, I have to see if it's going to close above that. And it didn't. Ew. Yeah, I'm closing that break even. All right, close that for literally like +1 and -1, something like that. I'm not hanging around there. I just don't like it. It's ugly. If it works out, it works out. I'll like tape read that. But it's like 11. I took a win. Don't want to hold. It's 11. So next hourly open though. Next hourly open could have manipulation, right? So let's see. Ba-dum, 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 boom. He hasn't even hit this yet. So we have some SMTs there at the moment. I would think it catches up. Is this one gonna close above the open? Let's see. It's just like sloppy, you know, that's what I don't like about it. It ends up running up whatever. Something I'm gonna note and I'll still be happy it ended up being a win. It's just tough. Next hourly open is now. So if it does close above here, I might just get back in. I'll see. Decisions. What I don't love is that there's no like lower wick here. The 10 a.m. had that lower wick here. That was nice. Helped me get in longs towards here. Now we're looking for more longs towards here. I called out there was a unicorn there. 5-minute bullish breaker, fair value gap. Then after we close above this, I was willing to go long, but honestly, this lack of like continuation here made me get out. So, just gonna continue watching if there's any other potential setups, but keeping in mind that next hourly open sometimes has manipulation, but if it just keeps going, then whatever. Then it shouldn't come back down here again, right? So then you could actually refine it again. Yeah, that would probably be what it would be like. However, yeah, I just want to wait and see what happens there. No FOMO, just gonna wait and see any confirmation there. What would that look like? Wouldn't look bad. Pretty much the same thing. Pretty much the same RR. Well, now it depends on where that closes, really. Yeah, I still think we're in like a distribution phase because we hit a major liquidity pool, right? I wouldn't think that now we're consolidating, right? And like all this action kind of is pretty decent. All right. I'm gonna try that. The same setup, basically. And yeah, if that doesn't work, then I'll just get out. But honestly, it's worth it. We're already up like a few points there. Let's see, so it's like this. It's this low. 27. Yeah. Pretty much just risking profit already made, so. Bum bum bum. Bum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum bum bum bum. Yeah. Hands off the mouse, I'm not touching it now. You like it though. Close back above. Continuation, play. Even on the 15th, did we close above that? Yeah, we are. We're very strong there. Well, we didn't close above this one, but we're already violating that. So. Yep. Looks good. I think we're in the distribution phase still. Now I'm just gonna hold. Because we already had the hourly open. Not worried about any more hourly closes and such. So, yeah. See if we got here. 96. 97. 96.50. I'm also just going to put 1 point below that, so like 96. She's gambling and she's buying an extreme premium. Someone help her. I'm just like picturing what people are saying. No, I still think we're in like distribution back up to the range high because Took that low. Keep falling bullish order flow. So might as well try it out. And it's entering before 11:10, so I'm like okay with holding this for. I honestly wanted to get here by like the hourly close though, so I would hold it until this hourly close. Yeah. I'm accounting for a little bit of move below the hourly open, just like fine. It's like that 5-minute order block low essentially. It's not really the opposing candle low. It's not really an order block. What's this low? Yeah. Risking the profit I made earlier, so it's not even a big deal. I think it's probably going to be like that. Kind of like how it's been grinding up higher like this. I do the same. So I'm not going to get worried about a little like pullback here on the 1 minute. We need ES to like start powering through this. We'll have an alert for when it does. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. The time stop for that is like, 12. Like I want it to distribute by end of this hour. So it's here. 12. Ideally. This is like a previous high, yeah. Holding that. Mitigation block now, or this is the breaker now, that's the mitigation block here. Yeah, ideally we hold above this. Bum, 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 bum. All in my head, I'm thinking about like 15-minute candles composed of in the hourly candle. Ideally, this one closes above the previous. Looks okay. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Pretty crazy. CES blast through this, bro. You got it. I'll have an alert for when it taps that. I'll be watching what happens. I would anticipate it to go to it and through it, so and then that maybe cause NQ to go to this. We'll see in the next 5 minutes or so. We're pretty much on break even in this trade right now, and I bought an extreme premium, right? So that's pretty good. Oh, no, I still want to hold it. Yeah, still want to hold this. Still valid. Just taking its time. Entered on a 5 minute. Saying time stops here. Yeah. So unless a time stops me out or structure stops me out, I'm still in this trade. The 15 minutes not the best close. I mean, it closed right at it actually, so it's all right. Looks like it's okay. Yeah, it's actually decent. Inverted this actually. Yeah, not bad. I'll just watch it. You probably slowly grind higher. Where's the 11 a.m. open? I think it's here. ES is tapping that buy side. Let's see how this 5 minute candle closes in ES. Ideally, a large displacement. Want to see some displacements here? Yeah, that looks good. Let's wait until the 5 minute candle closes there. We're back near midnight open here. New high of day. Yeah, it's going to it and through it. Cool. So, just gonna hold. See how that goes. Could likely trim my stop soon. If I trim it to this, what would that line up with? Would that line up with 3 PD arrays failing? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah, it shouldn't come back to 11 a.m. open anyway. It's distributing. So I can trim my stop. Rising up, back on the street. Took my time, took my chances. Went the distance. There's still 10 minutes left in this candle. Now I'm back on my feet. Yeah, I'm chilling. Just a man and his will to survive. So many times it happens too fast. You change your passion for glory. Don't lose a grip on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to keep them alive. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. Yeah, cool. It is amazing how it is a high resistance type of play. It does feel like it. I mean, just like the fact of it going pretty, it's not going there that quickly. I don't know. Do. Should be fine. 11:19. My stop's at the 11 a.m. open. So I trimmed my stop. It's only like, what was it before? Trimmed it by like 10 points. So that's good. The only way I'd be kind of concerned is if we close below like this green candle, series of up candles here. So 8 minutes left in this 15-minute candle. Doesn't have to respect like a bullish FEG and an extreme premium, you know? So let's mark out what was I doing before? And I was like, okay, looking at all the OBs. It's respecting this one. It's respecting that one. It's respecting this one as well. Respected this one as well. So it should respect this one. Ideally the midpoint of this one. It's the large one, right? And it did. So many times it happens too fast. You change your passion for glory. Don't lose a grip on the dreams of the past. I just know this is the buy side, you know? So found some risk I'm willing to take. I took it to here, looked at the reactions. I think we're still going up to here. Yeah. We'll see. What time is it? My friend's gonna call me at 11:30 and yell at me. Nick, oh shit, I have a meeting. Oh my god, I have a meeting at 12:30. How long does it take to get there? I always forget about this. All right, hopefully this hits by like 11:45, 40. That's really when I have to leave. Let's go. Nice. ES holding up. Cool. We'll have an alert for when ES hits that as well. What time is it right now? 11:30? 11:25? Literally have to go somewhere. Let me just check. It's at 11:30, not 1. At 12:30. Once it hits like 75% of the way there, then stop's going to be break even. Or, you know, what's the other option? That I have to leave for my meeting. But honestly, by 11:45, it should be around here anyway. Yeah, retracing that's going to look awful, you know? So, I mean, I was right that we're going to like slowly grind higher, right? Bum, bum, bum. So I just take these 15 points and go. 15 points, that's sometimes some people's like whole strategy, you know, it's just fine. I prefer to hold for like 40 plus, typically 50 points plus. Sometimes I'll hold for 100 plus, depending on the structure. What would this one be? This would be like 40 points. 2 sets of 40 points today. Would be nice if it does it by 11:45. The wicks. I'm gonna like. Those wicks are gonna cause me to go crazy, honestly. Do. Is it 75% of the way there yet? No. That would be at like where? I can't even read. 686. Then I take like some partials. I have some partials there. Now stops break even. We should be distributing now for the final leg. So shout out if you've tried to fade me today. If you tried to fade, move up. Sure, there are a bunch of people clowning me for buying like the absolute high, but if you know the draw on liquidity and you know it stop with a take profit, good risk, you just take that. 3,000 people watching me ain't stopping me. Y'all ain't stopping me. Seriously, though, you need a certain type of confidence to be going long. Like, literally, where was it going long? Here? That was kind of funny. Yeah, W trade, hit that like button. I'm curious, do you just take breakout trades? No. You must be new here. I'm not a breakout trader. I guess it looks like it's a breakout, though. I mean, recently, I've been taking some, like, inversion trades, which do look like breakout trades, so yeah. And like close above order blocks, which yeah, they look like breakout trades. So, but like the key is knowing what part of the what phase are you in? Are you in accumulation, manipulation, or distribution? Okay. So I knew clearly when I saw it came in this morning and I said, oh, that's very interesting. Here we tapped, completely filled that election gap. That's the manipulation. We took out these lows. So what's after manipulation? Distribution, back up to the other extreme of the range, which was this, and then now this, which I literally just got from stat map, from the 4-hour stat map close, that literally aligns with 4-hour highs and such. So that gave me some confluence there. Slay, shout out to 2 degrees. If you want that indicator, that one's a paid indicator. You can check out the link in the description, I believe, for 20% off. But I like it because it looks at the ranges of all the previous candles. Tells you where it's likely, where manipulation is likely, distribution, etc. See right here, actually, manipulation right here. This was the level, came close to it. Distribution up here. Let's see can we get there by 11:45? I would love that. Please. Otherwise, stop break even's fine for me. I locked in like around half. I took 4 out of the 10 off. You absolutely should not be just like taking a short, like in an inversion like this. Especially, let me tell you this: if you took this short, you still have all this. You have this buy side here. Don't do that. Also, you could have gotten out by seeing how long we talked about this. If it's a inversion, if it's a reversal near the high, and it has like a displacement like this, it should not be spending more than like 3 minutes here. So you have time to cut it. What was the other one? Here, this one, right? Again, I was noting this 5-minute bullish fair value gap and breaker. And I said, I'm not bearish. So you can take this. You could have taken this inversion, actually. It would have worked out. Did I do that, actually? I don't even remember. I feel like I did take it, and then maybe I cut it around here, and then I re-entered, right? That's what happened. Something like that. Anyway, we're getting really close to that buy side. So let's see if we can hit it by in 10 minutes. Yes, really close to its midnight open. We surpassed it on. I also like that this buy side is pretty much aligned with midnight open for ES. I like that we closed above midnight open on NQ. So we really should have a final like run up here. Rising up straight to the top. Waiting for like 6 more points. I'm gonna have to go to the Upper West Side. Let's go. Got places to be, people to see. No, but like seriously, you see, like I still managed to trade fine. Slow grind higher, which is what we expected. Pretty cool. Did respect every single, you see, it did respect this order block too. Bam, I said 50%, boom, it did. And then here, displacement, order block again, just was following bullish. This I would also look at, just make sure it needs to respect like 50% of it, and just super, super strong there. So, pretty cool. This deserves a money gun? Where's the money gun, bro? I think it might be in my closet. I want to be around for. I have to be. He's sitting here though while it's hitting it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get them W's in the chat right now. We killed it today. Let's go. Yeah, it jammed last time. It's still jammed. Where the hell is my money gun? Oh, here we are. Here we are. I'm pretty sure it's still fucking jammed. Let's go. Let's make money Tuesday. We make money on this stream. I'll clean that shit up later. Anyway, great stream today. What ended up happening? Tried buys literally 3 times. First time didn't work out. No big deal. Shake it off. Second time worked out well. Second one was a W. Then third time I just took like a little time stop type situation. Didn't like how a candle closed. Took a break even. Fourth time, right? Fourth time we got it all the way up to buy side. Bang, bang. You just know the drawn liquidity, bro. That's all you gotta know. That's the number one topic you gotta know. But anyway, I really gotta go. I hope everyone does great. If you like this stream, hit the like button. And I'll see you back here tomorrow at 9:15 a.m. Ciao. Love you guys.